Good evening, beer tubers, and welcome to another edition of Keith's Beer Reviews. Tonight I'm going to have one I've had several times, one of my favorites. I've never reviewed it. I'm going to be doing the famous Taddy Porter from Samuel Smith's Brewery. From the website it says, brewed with well water, the original well at the Old Brewery, sunk in 1758, is still in use, with the hard well water being drawn from 85 feet underground. Malted barley, roasted malt, yeast and hops, fermented in stone Yorkshire squares. This comes in at 5.0% ABV. The ingredients they list are water, malted barley, yeast, hops, roasted malts, cane sugar, seaweed finings — I have no idea what seaweed finings are — and carbon dioxide. I thought carbon dioxide was in most every beer, but maybe this is a special one. So let's get this in a glass and see what we have. This, like I said, this is one of my favorites. I always try to have at least one bottle on hand. For times such as this, when I feel like a Samuel Smith's Taddy Porter. I'm sorry, the famous Taddy Porter. This is one of the bigger bottles. They do sell this in two sizes. They sell the regular small bottles in 4-packs, and this one is the 550 ml bottle. You buy single bottles. You get, and that always smells so good too. Get dark chocolate right up front, a little bit of cocoa, a little bit of coffee, some toffee, your caramel, your dark fruit, all your typical porter flavors. It's almost like a dark dried fruit undertone to it. Not a lot of hops in the smell, so got about a finger of a slightly off-white head, your typical what you see in a porter, what you see in a stout. So let me the only difference is how the brewers put the ingredients together. So let's give it a taste and see what they've done. Okay, you get that slightly bitter, unsweetened chocolate, little caramel, you get your roasted barley, you get hints of coffee, little creaminess, sweet, dark fruits in the background. You got like the dark fruits like prunes and raisins appear in the middle of the palate. You get your chocolate and your caramel and your coffee right up front. You get your dark fruits in the center, and there's a slightly floral, really clean hop finish. This is creamy, but it's got a fairly light mouthfeel, medium to medium light mouthfeel. Light carbonation. This is just a very nice, easy drinking porter. At 5%, you could easily pound down a few. I've never had more than one at a time, but I'm sure especially if I've never had it on tap. I'm sure if it was on tap at a bar or something, I could pound down a few of these with no problem. So let me sit and let this warm up a bit, and I'll be back in a few with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's been 40 minutes or so. Just been sipping on this slowly. I mean, as easily drinkable as this beer is, it's one you want to sit and sip and savor a little bit. As it's warmed up, the profile doesn't change a whole lot. I think the chocolate and the coffee come out a little more. The hops recede a little bit, but this is still a darn good beer. It's not a black beer. It's as you hold it up to light, there's some amber brown there. It's a very good beer. This was, of the few English porters I've had, this is probably the most complex English porter that I've had. This is very good. As a porter overall, is it the best? No, it's darn good. I'm probably going to have to give it an 8 as a porter. As a beer, I like. And like I said, and I'm going to have to go out and get 1 or 2 more of these, because it's one I always like to have 1 or 2 in the fridge. I'm going to give it a 10. So overall, the Samuel Smith's The Famous Taddy Porter is going to get 9 out of 10. Till next time, everybody, cheers. Keep drinking good beer. Just one more thing. You don't really want to take the foil off those caps. They don't look very good under the foil. So, other than that, good night, everybody.